Hello everyone, this is Scott with Ghost Trades, and I'm going to show you the XSP butterfly trade, a trade that you can do daily. It's an overnight trade, and you should be able to make about 10 to 20% on this trade often. It's a high probability trade, so you should be winning the majority of the time because the XSP, which is the S&P 500 mini, it generally doesn't move a whole lot between the close of one day and the open the next day. So with a small move, that butterfly should make you some money overnight with time decay. Butterflies tend to make more money the closer they get to expiration. So since we don't want the XSP or the market to move a whole lot between the close of one day and the open the next day, we probably should check the Forex Factory calendar and make sure there's no major news announcements. So since today is Wednesday, February 25th, we're going to check Thursday's calendar and just make sure there's no major news announcements. I'm looking at the USD, that's the dollar, and right here there are unemployment claims tomorrow. And unemployment claims are expected to have a high impact on the market. So this could move the market a little bit, and it comes out before the market opens. But for practice, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the trade anyway, and I'm going to just do one contract so that it is not a huge trade. Here is a chart of the XSP, and you can see that yesterday's close was right here and today's open was up here. So it did gap up a little bit. That was probably more of a move than we would have liked to have seen. And the price never came back down near yesterday's close. So if we would have done this trade today, probably wouldn't have worked out so well. But we're not expecting a huge move tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and do it. Ideally, you'd like to do this trade about 5 to 10 minutes before the market closes. We've got about 20 minutes before the market closes, but I'm going to go ahead and set it up right now. So I'm going to go into trade. We're going to do the options that expire tomorrow. So here's my option chain. I'm picking this one, and I'm going to go down to at the money. So right now we are at looks like 694.82. So the 695 is going to be at the money, and generally I like to go with the calls. So I'm going to right click this. I'm going to select buy, and I'm going to go to butterfly, and it sets it up down below, and it by default has one contract. Now I'm going to set the wings about 5 points away from the body. So the call that I'm buying is the 690, and I'm selling the 695. So we have a bull call spread there. And then I am selling another 695, and I'm buying 5 points above that. So that's going to be the 700. And that's going to be a bear call spread. So essentially a butterfly is just a bull call spread and a bear call spread together in the same trade. And we want to close right in the middle at 695. So this trade is going to cost about $150. That's the most I can lose. Before I send it in, let me just confirm and send, and I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this a little bit better. But my max loss is $150, the cost of that butterfly. My max gain is $350, which would be nice. I'd love to make $350, but we're not going to do that. We're going to just settle for a quick win of about 10%. I'm going to go for 20% on this one. So let's go down to advanced order. We want to change it from single order to first trigger sequential because I'm going to set up my automatic order to close out this trade tomorrow morning. I'm going to right click on this. I'm going to create opposite order. So here's my order to close out. And I'm going to set it at $1. Let's actually go for a $30 profit. So $1.80. We're going to do good till canceled. And there we go. There's the trade to get in. There's the trade to get out. I'm going to confirm and send. It should fill any moment now. And as soon as it does, my order to automatically close out at $1.80 is going to go into place. Now I want to show you the math behind this trade real quick. So I'm going to take you into the calculator. And if I can get a $30 profit on a $150 risk, that gives me a 20% return. So if I can make a 20% return daily, it's going to add up. So that is the daily XSP butterfly strategy. Thanks for watching.